Hi Wayne, Andres here. Wanted to follow up with you on the radio project as promised. Side note before I show you that, if you recognize this mirror, I picked this up out of your guys' dumpster when I picked up the radio and found a nice spot in my shop. It's a bit of a mess, but let me show you what I got here. So, as you remember, this radio build used to be about double the width of this. So essentially what I did is I chopped it in half, tried to maintain all the original wood as much as I could. The only thing that I had to replace was the faceplate there. As you can see, this is the original. So I had to cut a new one just so that I could fit it center in my new space. But besides that, everything else is original to what I picked up from you. So right off the bat, I just wanted to kind of explain a little bit of what I did. The first thing that was really cool was I basically rebuilt some of the electronics in there, and I added an extension cord, and along with that, I was able to splice in the original control knob here. So with the turn of this knob, this powers on the entire speaker cabinet here. So
power on.
As you can see, I was able to get some LEDs up in that faceplate there, which kind of probably not original color, but gives it a cool little look. On top of that, I was able to fix the radio dial. It's kind of like a mechanical pulley system. So this actually controls the needle. Doesn't do anything technically, but fun little detail to play with. But I did install a tiny little mini amp in here. You can see that LED poking through, just signifying that that's on. So that's essentially the new brains for this project here. Along the back side, I added a little bit of an access panel on some magnets so that I could easily open this up and access it whenever I need to. Down here, you can see the original speaker from 1942 is what I found, if that lines up pretty close with the story that you had mentioned to me. And then you can kind of see some of the other electronic stuff that I mess with. I kind of created a little bit of a jungle of my own system here, just to kind of briefly explain it without overkilling technical details. Essentially, I have 3 separate power sources here, one of which is 24 volts that is running down and providing power to the speaker. I have 12 volts that's coming along here to a transformer, which is supplying power to the LED that I had put on that faceplate. And then I have 5 volts coming out of a phone charger that I spliced into the mini amp that I installed in that corner. And then there's also a Bluetooth receiver there so that we can actually play music to this wirelessly. And just a little bonus, I made this top kind of an easy access hinged panel. So if I ever need to get in here and fix something, I can do that. But pretty crazy to believe that this tiny little mini amp essentially replaces this big chassis. So amazing to see how far the technology has come. Kind of another fun detail was the pulley system with the string. That took me way longer than I think it needed to, but I did get that functional because I think it is cool to move that dial a little bit. I always fascinated by that as a kid, growing up in my dad's house with a bunch of antique radios everywhere. So let's put this faceplate or access panel back on here. And let's play some music so you can hear this thing. Surprisingly, the speaker does really well for how old it is, which I am very satisfied with. Get that snap back on. And hearing it from the front, we got our volume control knob here. It actually puts out some significant sound, and it seems like it's able to handle it well. So overall, pretty good success. But just wanted to share that with you. Again, thank you for letting me pick that up, and I hope you get a little bit of enjoyment seeing this, and maybe considering everything that I had done, we'll see if this lasts another 100 years or so. But anyway, that's it for now. Take care. Bye.